Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Disco Elysium. We are very temporarily down to Richard, but he'll be back. Okay, so last time I failed to talk a door open. Again, we'll get there. Talking this door open is my white whale. I must have it. But there's time.
One day.
What, not being able to fast travel out of the docks is unfortunate because of the amount of walking you have to do to get out. Still can't. Okay. We are now in a more central location, and by central I mean fast travelable. Yes. Now then, task list. Oh, right. That's what we're gonna do. You know what? Let's go do that. Why not? Oh, right, I got the pants. I could also try for that check. But first.
Yes, what is it?
Hey. Can we contact the ship?
You're asking me to circuit bend onto coalition radio frequencies. You want to know, is it possible? Probably. But is it a good idea? I'm not so sure. The main difficulty will be finding an antenna powerful enough to reach those frequencies. Unfortunately, you can't exactly buy mega long-wave antennas off the shelf.
She's not joking. Even the RCM has to receive special approval from the Coalition to access that kind of equipment.
Yeah, but there's one, like, right over there.
I highly doubt it. That tower is barely able to transmit shortwave signals across the bay. To generate mega low frequencies, we're going to need a much larger antenna.
She has an idea, though. You can see the tiny signal lights firing inside her brain.
Okay. Tell me about
I
it.
don't see any alternative. We're just going to have to build the antenna ourselves.
Let's do it.
We need metal. A lot of it. The taller the structure, the better. Something that is both prominent and easily accessible. If it's near a power source, even better.
Okay. Conceptualization is required. Do I have more than a shirt? I'm thinking no. Right?
Let me pull up the list. Sorry.
Yeah.
I didn't have
No,
it
you're
prepared this
good.
time.
Okay, there's the slightly better.
Clothes.
Oh wait, I have two. There we go. I have a jacket and a shirt.
Let me double check. There's one. There is a jacket and a shirt.
And that's it.
That is it.
All right, let's
That is
get in
all.
there.
Yes,
Let's get in
what
there.
is it?
I like those odds. Unfortunately, I'm a boring cop. So,
Well.
go.
Close your
Well,
eyes.
Hell yeah.
shit.
Unfold
I would have
your
succeeded
mental
no matter what.
maze. It's morning. You're standing on the plaza before the whirling in rags.
All right.
Your eye follows the tiles west. You see a bench and a few twisted, pitiful trees. Then, just water.
Apartments.
Beyond the unkempt backyard rises a monstrous assemblage of concrete, plaster, and corrugated sheet metal.
Yeah. We did something. We are figuring out how to build a new antenna to contact the warship. Yeah.
To contact who?
The
Coalition warship.
coalition.
Ah, okay, got it.
All right.
Wait, was it that antenna that was all the way in the ice zone?
We can't use that one. It sucks.
Okay.
Yeah. Go.
You turn around.
The
The
statue
morning sun
is an
is
antenna.
blinding. You bring your hand to your brow, and a great shadow materializes before you. A towering beast, frozen in mid-air.
The dead king and his horse. It could work.
It may work, you think, but why do you feel like there may be a terrible cost?
We'll need an adequate power supply and a great quantity of cable. If we connect the cables to some of the stranded lorries, we could theoretically increase the antenna's wavelength exponentially.
Whatever ambivalence she had about your project before, she's now fully engaged in solving this technical puzzle.
Leave her to it.
It's completely ridiculous, but I believe we could transform the entire roundabout into one solid fractal antenna.
A note of awe in her voice. She's shocked and pleased by her own audacity.
I feel like I'm going to need to apologize to someone.
If you would like to apologize, that is your business. I'm only here to tell you what's feasible or not from a technical viewpoint. I have plenty of cables and amplifiers on hand. The power supply, I will secure on my own. All we require now is the radio transceiver itself.
Okay, got any ideas?
I cannot answer that for you, but I don't expect it to be that difficult. There's no shortage of radios around here. If you have real to spare, you might even be able to buy one. But it doesn't really matter where it comes from.
You have tons
so
of
long as
money.
it works.
And before you ask, no, you can't have the radio from my kinema.
Damn it.
The office near the harbor. Yeah.
That sounds like a perfectly adequate radio.
All right, let's go.
In the meantime, I will gather the rest of the materials. We will meet back here when you have it.
It's very important. Okay, so we can also try this check. We have to look the part. I think I have all the savoir-faire gear on. It's only at +2? I thought there was more.
You have your... No, wait, are your old pants minus?
No, these are plus.
Sorry. Checking. I misspelled it the first time. Got those 6 shades.
Yeah, and the pants.
Yeah, you got your sick pants. And that's it.
All right, let's see what happens.
Oh, hey, man. It's good to see you.
Oh,
No words.
Ugh.
Just dance. Yeah, well, y'all can always raise it and try again. It is your signature skill.
It is my signature skill,
I'm not saying try it again immediately. I'm saying that's an option in the future.
but it is a white check, so
Or you just roll a 9 right now.
let it rip.
You
Nope,
close your
I got an
eyes
8.
and dream of
Goddamn.
the shapes your
Damn,
body should
almost.
form to bring
But just imagine the moves you could pull to this futuristic beat.
I accidentally skipped that. There we go. Okay.
Goodbye, officer.
All right. Now, yeah, I'm not also gonna I have 2 points though.
You do have 2 points, but doing something might reset it naturally.
If you say so.
Well, it's more you have a plan right now, or you
Yeah.
have a task you can go do right now in the
It's
form
true.
of the computer, the radio computer.
It's true. Okay, let's see. Put my no, minus that one. That's the one I like to use. Okay. And the shirt needs to be logic. Okay. Yeah, so there was a radio in here. It may have just been the other radio.
I believe you need your flashlight to go up there.
Right.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering,
Okay.
casting the framework
inside.
it's empty like a...
This is where the memory should go.
No. That's not the right one.
Oh, see, I never did this, so I don't know.
Ah.
This is all new to me.
Well, I apparently saw a radio. Oh, wait. He said inside the apartments. Well, this is the fastest way out.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm kind of curious since we're here. How much pain threshold do I have?
Not a lot, I assume. There's a fingerless gloves you got that would do it. I believe.
Just gonna go one by one here.
Do you have the fallen jacket? You do. That's plus pain threshold.
Okay. We have the armor.
There's a red scarf and the armor.
Red scarf, pain threshold, and gloves.
Not the
Is
gloves, I was wrong.
electrochemistry.
Yeah. There's a jacket, the fallen jacket that you got from the washer lady.
Yeah, where is it?
There it is, bottom right.
And you said there's gloves or no?
No, I thought it was the electrochemistry gloves. I was just going off memory for that one. These are all
Okay.
of the threshold
We have 3
gear.
points. Let's just see if we can do this.
The display rack is brimming with worn
Yeah,
paperbacks.
can probably.
sure.
An extremely muscular
Go.
sword with a twinge at the back of your head
Yep.
makes you flinch. Your eye starts twitching.
Ow.
What is it?
Your hand reaches toward a book with glossy cover art of the very muscular man from Helmdal in chains, kneeling in front of a staircase leading to a throne. A woman sits on the throne, leering at the man. Between the throne and the Helmdaler man lies a bonfire, casting shadows on the wall. The shadow of the woman's headdress looks like a pair of devil horns. The title reads, Man from Helmdal and the Devil Woman.
Interesting.
The display rack before you is burdened under piles of Man from Helmdal novels.
I will buy this book.
It is a bestseller for a reason.
Cool. Under jacket. This thing. And shirt. Alright. Cool. We'll check out that book later. Apartments. I apparently saw a radio in one of the apartments. Which is not the whirling, but over here. Not that one. Could it be the abandoned one? I don't see anything. Be really funny if it was like, hey,
Behind the statue of communism for some reason.
A plaster cast bust depicts a middle-aged man with impressive sideburns. The name on the plinth reads Kraz Marzov.
no, it doesn't look like it is. No, I'm saying it would be it'd be something. if it was in the if it was over here. Like, hey.
In
Yeah,
the
in your
greeting
house
woman's
again.
home?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, I can just enter here whenever I want?
This door is
No.
made of metal and appears to be.
He's not there. He's in the whirling. So where did I supposedly find this? I can't
I
take the
just would have assumed it was the radio computer in the
Yeah.
commercial area, but I guess
Same.
not.
Hmm.
I should have paid more attention. I'm sorry.
I mean, it's fine. All right, let's see what happens. I am wondering why this that we've come in here at least twice. I'm wondering why this
He
is
was
here.
definitely controversial. The tenant here seems to like him. There aren't many communists around, not after the revolution. Some youth still keep the ideology going, it seems.
Nothing. Nothing radio related.
Give me a moment.
Nope. Huh.
I can only think of like if there's one in the office area of the dock, or Joyce's radio if she has one.
Yeah, I don't think she'll let us do that.
Probably not.
However, there could be one over there, but I could also just check the pawn shop.
That's true. You do have money. Find $2 silver every time you say a fun fact.
Yeah. They're very fun in that way.
All the old boomboxes are there.
Hello again.
Yeah.
How can I help you? A transceiver, is it? Yeah, we should have something to do the trick.
He produces a machine encased in a blue bakelite shell. Its black face covered in an assortment of pearl-topped knobs and dials. The lieutenant whistles a long, quivering note.
A genuine crystal sprach. This is a connoisseur's model, good for picking up foreign milieus.
The Model 9 also comes equipped with a signal purifier to suppress crosstalk. Especially good around here with our funky reception.
It does sound like overkill given what programmer lady was saying.
Could be, if you're not
Yeah, that's
concerned
what I
about
thought.
quality of signal. But real audiophiles will pay good money for this. That's why we can't let it go for less than 120 real.
Well, I don't have that.
You'll be back again. I've got a feeling.
Always come back when you make more money.
He didn't say that, but that's fine.
You didn't say the suit yourself part, no.
Hey, do you have anything?
Oh wait, did you sell that cube already?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That wasn't the radio, I don't think. That was just...
No, I mean to make some extra money.
Oh,
I forgot
yeah,
you
yeah,
have
yeah.
anything else to sell?
Oh, I could sell the speakers, but that would put me 10 short still.
You sell that bowl? Any other
what?
shit in here? Let's see, 42 cents.
I mean, I can technically get there, but there's got to be another way.
What to get? Oh,
Is this still locked?
The shine on these sunglasses
Yes.
last.
Wait. Well, that seems like a bad idea.
what to use the truck radio?
Yeah.
Maybe, but it's there and it's free potentially.
That is a good point.
They're not using it.
This found ate the smell of cigarette. There's something odd about the passenger seat.
Yeah.
The seating. It takes a few moments, but eventually the transceiver slides.
Hey,
from a
saved you
squeezed socket
$120.
mount with an eminently satisfying ching. Nearly the same sound produced by the action on a good breech loader. You can't fail to notice.
Oh.
As you take the transceiver in your hands, the lieutenant bites his lower lip, apparently deep in thought.
Funny, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't mean that. It's just ironic that you are using the lady driver's radio to contact the very authorities you are so keen to evade.
Where the radio used to be, there's just a rectangular shadow now.
Examine.
It's about the size of a small box of pasta, but much heavier.
That is
Now
not what it
that you're
said.
Looking at it more closely, you realize the various dials and meters make it look vaguely like a face. A distinctive triangular logo forms the nose. That's the mark of Estaz Electronica, one of the major manufacturers of advanced radio equipment.
Hey, do you think this will work?
You've surprised me more than once during the course of our investigation, but I have to say, it still seems like a remote scenario.
That's fine.
The movie stars ask you to close the rusty old lorry door.
Onward. Can I fast travel from here? Yeah.
Yes, what is it?
Got one.
Ah, very good. Let's see what you have.
Here.
Interesting. An Esterhaus EH4, heavily customized. This is an advanced model, highly capable. I'll need to replace the frequency dial, but it should certainly work for our purposes.
She's impressed by your resourcefulness as much as by the equipment itself.
I believe that means we're ready to get started. I should warn you, once we begin setting up this antenna,
Oh no,
we'll need to
red
see the
checks.
whole process through. There won't be any second chances, any do-overs. You understand? So if there's anything you'd like to get in order before we depart, I suggest you do it now.
Okay, I need to
That's
prepare.
fine. Return to me.
And by prepare, I mean put on
make a hard
clothes.
save.
And a hard save. What I'm gonna want lots of yellow. Reaction speed, hand-eye coordination. Savoir-faire. Reaction speed. No, some perception will be important. Hand-eye coordination. Although visual calculus could also be useful here. How am I at -1? Ah. Okay, we don't need that much savoir-faire then. Visual calculus might also be important, but not drama. Okay. So, wait, how do I have a minus? It was red. Is it just not red anymore?
I don't know.
Okay. All right. I'm assuming this will do it. Hard save.
Yes, what is it?
Ready.
Very good. If you'll help me with some of this equipment then.
Back across the water lab. At least we are getting our exercise in today.
If you'll please carry that amplifier, officer. And if you'll take that
Huh.
spool of cable,
Should
you should
I
be able to move
have
it all in one trip.
actually up to my blue and purple stats?
That's why there's a hard save, in case you want to anyway. It's fine.
I thought maybe the hard part would be setting it up to properly function, but it could be the hard part is talking to them. Yes. Turn the city into a radio.
And now if you'll just connect that here...
It's done. I believe we are ready.
There weren't any checks for setting it up.
We're ready to try at least. Please put on these headphones. There should be 2 extra sets. I've configured the channels so that only your microphone is set to broadcast, officer. We'll all be able to listen, but anyone we reach will only hear your voice. You will need to transmit your connection request while I attempt to locate the warship's public frequency. You will likely encounter some interference, but it's important to keep transmitting your request until you're acknowledged. Ready?
Yes.
Good. Beginning transmission. Go ahead, officer.
Am I Officer Firewalker? What is that?
No, no,
I'm not.
Firewalker.
No, I am the me.
You're all alone out there, wandering a blasted heath, calling out to the night. But there is no reply, except for the buzzing of invisible machines. The lieutenant looks up at you with a nervous glance. Nervous for who, though? You cannot say.
Oh no.
Try again, officer.
Trying again.
Perhaps you're simply imagining it, but it seems as though you're learning to pull apart the fibers of this auditory felt. You focus on one strand in particular, one that sounds very nearly human.
Nein, Liebling, das lasse ich nicht zu. Wie kannst du unseren Jungen bloß auf einen dieser Dinger nach Bredefort schicken?
Hello?
Marianne, mir erzählt, dass Oscar nicht mehr, seit er auf einem Luftschiff aus Grab zurückgekommen ist. Halten ihn die Psychologen für vollkommen normal. Aber sie hat das Gefühl, seit seiner Rückkehr mit einem Fremden zusammenzuleben.
You can't make out a word of this gibberish.
What does this? Oh no! My rhetoric. All right. What does this remind me of?
The rustling of dry autumn leaves, waves breaking at a distance, 1,000 wings beating at once.
I can't understand.
Liebling, bitte. Er ist unser einziges Kind. Er kann auch nächstes Jahr zur Akademie gehen.
It isn't gibberish, it's vulgar. Now please keep trying.
Okay.
Again?
Okay.
It's gone now.
What?
I didn't say anything, Detective.
Someone has been maintaining it. The wiring has been repaired.
An uncomfortable silence falls over the connection.
It's been a long winter. Long and cold.
Are you gonna tell me you didn't say that either?
I promise you I didn't, even though it certainly sounds like me.
What?
I can't say with certainty, but it sounds very much like anthroponetic crosstalk. It happens sometimes when sending transmissions across long stretches of pale.
Ah, yes, of course. That must be it.
Outwardly, they both exude calm, but there's something disturbing about this thought to both of them.
Natürlich halten ihn die Psychologen für vollkommen normal.
What can we do about it?
What else is there to do? Keep trying.
All right, here we go.
But someone has been maintaining it. The wiring has been repaired.
Dubois, please acknowledge.
Yeah.
Liebling, bitte. Er ist unser einziges Kind.
Damn it.
Warship Archer, please identify.
The signals are getting increasingly mixed. Plucking Archer's signal from this will be like isolating a single strand from a tangle of hair.
Damn it. There was
It's
no
not
way.
working. The crosstalk is simply too strong.
All right, what can we do?
I did not expect simply locating the signal to be so difficult. We must consider several variables. Local anthroponetic conditions, the sophistication of our transceiver, the quality of our connections, and the physics of our antenna itself. Fortunately, we have a more than adequate transceiver, so I do not believe it is causing any problems. And we're also unlikely to change our local anthroponetic conditions. So, The next step is to thoroughly inspect our connections.
All right. How do we want to inspect them?
You need to climb up there and look at them for yourself.
All right.
But you don't have the technical expertise.
Someone has been maintaining it.
Something about this setup seems dimly familiar. But you'll be damned if you know what you're supposed to do about it. Images of your body smashed against the pavement flood your mind. This is dangerous.
But I don't know what I'm doing.
That's true, but I can't leave my station, so it will have to be you.
What if I slip?
Then you might break your neck.
Okay, let's go.
All right. Then you'll die. Oh, okay, cool.